Hi and welcome to My Passions, my YouTube channel. And this is the first video that I've done about music. Let me explain. I've been a passionate fan of music since I was 7 or 8 years of age, and I have collected a vast amount of music on vinyl, cassette, CD, and now MP3. And I now want to share my thoughts, my opinions on the music that has meant so much to me. So what I'll be doing is I will be reviewing albums. And to start off, I'm going to be reviewing albums released in the year 1989. And for each year, I select my top 20. So I'm going to start off today with the album from 1989 that I've chosen at number 20. And it's John Mellencamp's Big Daddy. Now, John Mellencamp had a fair amount of success throughout the 80s and was certainly a big star in the States, but in England he was a minor star. And when they released Big Daddy in 1989, his career took off in the States, and he joined the big line acts, Springsteen, Tom Petty, and Bob Seger, and it showed at his live events. So Big Daddy, well, it's a really enjoyable gentle rock album. No heavy stuff here. It has a country sort of style to it, and John likes to use mandolin and violin in the tracks, and I've selected 3 tracks from the album that I consider to be the best. The first one I want to talk about is Martha Say. It tells the story of a woman who is empowered, who is strong, who is determined not to be taken advantage of by men. And it has a nice touch of violin near the end. And of course, lyrically, it's quite powerful. Lyrics are a big thing for Mellencamp. And the second track of the album that I want to talk about is Jackie Brown. Now, this is a really sad tale. It tells the story of a man who has struggled throughout his life. He's been poor and he has worked hard without any reward. And the lyrics are extremely deep. I love the track. Has a sort of country feel to it throughout, bass played on acoustic guitar, and it's just generally good, easy listening. The final track I want to talk about is Country Gentleman. Now, this track is John's views on the current president at the time, Ronald Reagan, and he describes quite vividly how Reagan looks after his rich friends and does little for the poor. This symbolises John's political beliefs, and I share those. So it really is just up my street. Okay, now the title has brought about some discussion based on the fact that there was a character in a 50s movie called Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, which was a movie based on a play written by Tennessee Williams. In the film, there is a character called Big Daddy, who is the father of Elizabeth Taylor, who is married to Paul Newman. It was played by Bill Ives, and he is a very obnoxious character, typical of a sort of right-wing type of farmer. But there's been no confirmation that the title of the album was a reference to him, although it's a useful talking point. Okay, so give it a listen. Big Daddy John Mellencamp.